Welcome everyone. Paul Graff here with Remax Elite Brokers in Snohomish. This is Sound Moves, the podcast about real estate in the Puget Sound region or sound advice for your life. And this is my video series where I interview referral partners around the country. If you're planning to move this year and need to connect to a great agent, you should be able to find who you're wanting to work with on this video. So today I want to introduce you to my friend Stacy Miller. She is a Remax agent in Peoria, Arizona, and that is a suburb northwest of Phoenix. So, Stacy, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Sure. Why don't you give us a brief introduction to who you are, how long you've been in the business, and things like that?
Absolutely. So my name is Stacy Miller. I'm with Remax Fine Properties, and we cover all of Maricopa, Pinal, and Coconino counties. So basically from Casa Grande to Flagstaff.
Nice.
I've been in the business now 12 years, and actually started as a property manager.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and this is in 2009, 2010, 2011 when I was property manager. Probably the most chaotic time of our real estate industry. I got old quick. I got a lot of wrinkles from it, and but I learned a lot along the way, and I learned a lot about who and what I wanted after property management.
Yep.
So yeah, it was beneficial, and it still is beneficial to me because I do a lot of investing and representing investors. So.
Okay, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I moved here actually from Texas.
Oh, you are from Texas. Okay.
Yeah. I moved here 13 years ago, and started. Yeah. It was quite a ride. I'm telling you.
Where in Texas did you grow up?
Fort Worth. Well, actually, I'm from Pittsburgh, Texas, which is northeast Texas, near Texarkana, Arkansas, Louisiana. And but I moved as soon as I graduated. I moved to the big city of Dallas, and I started in the restaurant business there, and I was there for 13 years in the restaurant business.
Wow.
And in that time frame, moved to Oklahoma. I did the training and catering department of the restaurants that I worked for.
Okay.
But yeah, moved all around and met my husband in Houston when I was living there.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I lived in Texas from 76 to 81. My family moved there just before I turned 5. And then we went overseas after that, but my parents moved back in 92. So they're in in Louisville, so North Dallas area.
Yeah, I know exactly where Louisville is. So I actually after Houston, I moved to Oklahoma, and then when my husband and I got married, we were ready to have kids, and I thought, I got to get back to Texas to have my kids there, right? I had that Texas mentality. Can't have my kids in Oklahoma. So I went to, we moved to Texas, and we lived in Allen, which is 10 minutes from Louisville. You know, it's all that corridor from North Dallas.
Nice. Well, what brought you over to Arizona then 13 years ago?
You
know,
it
wasn't real estate.
Yeah, it wasn't real estate. So I was a stay-at-home mom at the time, and my husband was in the restaurant business still. He was part owner in a restaurant. We vacationed here 7 years in a row, just loving the climate, the heat. I love the heat. The spring and winters are phenomenal. From here, you have Sedona, you have the Grand Canyon, you have hiking that's incredible, you have the beach that's close, you have Vegas that's close. So we kept coming here vacationing every year, and just got to a point to where we said, if we ever are going to move to Phoenix, which we had always wanted to, now is the time. We've got to do it now. And he actually lost his restaurant. And so that prompted us and gave us the, the momentum to make that move.
Nice. So kind of a midlife change there. That's kind of cool.
Midlife change and the best decision ever.
Nice. Well, what does your husband do now? Is he still in the restaurant business?
He actually, no, he's not in the restaurant business anymore. He was in corporate sales in the restaurant supply company.
Okay.
And about 5 years ago, my business was at a point where I needed a little help, not full time, but a little help. He was at a point in his life where he was ready for a change. He was ready for something different. He'd always wanted to flip houses and remodel houses. And so we just said, we did the normal Miller mentality of, hey, let's make a big life change. And he wound up quitting his job, and he is now my business partner. He handles remodeling houses, but his job here with me is he makes the lead calls. He ramps up events that we have. He plans the events that we have, and then he does the after close care for our clients. So he's the guy that stops by. Yeah, he's so valuable to have.
Nice.
But it allows him to live his passion, which is wrestling. He's a wrestling coach. And
very cool.
Yeah, and they do. I mean, Liberty High School is one of the top wrestling programs in our area.
Wow, that is super cool. Well, I think our first connection was just through Facebook. We hadn't met at any of the RE/MAX events yet, but what do you like about RE/MAX? You've been there your whole career in real estate?
Whole career. I think I was a couple of months at the other location, as a property manager. And I saw the value in the brand. And that's what first prompted me to come to RE/MAX. I joined a team, and I was with that team for 2 years. Wonderful, nothing but positive things to say, great learning experience. And then I thought, what? Take advantage of all the extras that RE/MAX has to offer. And so the connections that I've made, including you, like you said, we haven't met in person, but a lot of the connections that we make are online first. And then we make those plans to meet and get to know each other really, really well. But the connections are the biggest part.
Yeah. I was with another brokerage when I got started in real estate, but the RE/MAX people have been more supportive to me than anybody at my previous brokerage. So that's why I stick there too, right? So the quality of agents I've met through there have been fantastic.
That's right.
Yep. So for people moving to your state or people trying to decide where to move, what should they know about the Phoenix area and Arizona in general?
I touched on a couple of the things, but
you did.
As far as the weather, so we have 3 or 4 months out of the year where it's pretty hot, but it's not winter, it's not ice. We don't have any major natural disasters. As far as quality of living, I think that we have by far the best quality of living here. You have all ages, you have all walks of life, and it truly is. Phoenix is very much a melting pot of people because you do have people from so many states that are moving here for jobs, retiring. And when I say jobs, we've got, the corridor that's coming in Mesa with Intel and Amazon. We've got, I think, 3 locations now. So there's lots of job opportunities here. Yeah.
And those are big. Yeah, those are big companies that pay well too. So,
exactly. And that are not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. So what do you like best about your city?
Probably my most favorite thing is the hiking. I love to hike. I'm an outdoor person. We live on the lake in the summer because it is hot. You got to be in the water somewhere. So all the outdoor activities, the golfing, the baseball, spring is right around the corner here. So we've got baseball that we're ramping up for. It's a great place to be.
And you can do a lot of things year round over there too.
That's right.
That's pretty good.
And
I haven't actually been to Phoenix myself. I was in Tucson for a RE/MAX commercial symposium a couple years ago, though. So
yeah, and Tucson's beautiful too.
You've got to come visit. Yeah, I really enjoyed it over there. So.
Good.
Is there anything really unique about your city?
There are a couple of things very unique. Our restaurant here and the nightlife is really great. Our downtown is beautiful. We've got all the major sporting events here. But what I do like more than anything is the ability. I'm a travel bug. I don't know if you knew that, but I'm very much a travel bug. And so to be able to go to places like snow skiing and snowboarding in Flagstaff, or hiking in Sedona, or the beach in Mexico, or California, or Vegas, that's all drivable,
Yeah, that's really cool. So what should people relocating to the area do to prepare for a move?
Ooh, get ready for the heat. I would say the best thing is, and this is really probably anywhere, I'm sure it's in your area too, Paul, is check out the schools, check out what's important to you. It could be that that nightlife is important to you. So you may be that person that wants to go more towards downtown or even Scottsdale, but check out that.
Okay.
Find out what's important to you. We've got dog parks everywhere. So, and I say that because that's another quality of life for me, is the ability to take my dogs on walks and get rid of all of your lawn mowing equipment, because when it's hot, you don't want to be doing landscaping. Hire somebody.
Yep. A couple of years ago, I had a guy, he never went anywhere with this idea, but he wanted to do a barking bar, which is like a dog park with like a coffee stand. So people could come and get their coffee and have their dogs playing together, which I thought was a really cool idea. So
I think that's actually a great idea.
Not pursuing that kind of thing, but I do more of my work is on the commercial side, and this would fall under that. And it was just such an interesting concept for a business. So
I think it's a fabulous idea, and you could even implement beer and wine into that too if you wanted.
You could, yep. So
that's a great
idea. I had
idea.
no idea that kind of thing even existed, right? So that was just a fun little thing I had to work with for a time. So, as a realtor, what do you offer your clients, and what makes you stand out from your competition?
Ooh, so I think the biggest thing that we offer our clients is most of our clients become our family and friends. We don't have family here. So it's very easy to connect with our clients anyway. And I know you're that kind of person too. You connect with your clients on a different level, and then, they come back repeatedly, which is wonderful, but we want to be in our clients' lives for long term. We want to be able to, and we do this a lot, especially with our wrestling alumni. We go to their weddings, and then when they have baby showers, we go to their baby showers. And so it's just one of those things that we want our clients to feel like they are our family, because they really are.
Cool. Yeah. That is so cool. So what kind of client appreciation events do you put on?
Oh, okay. My husband will tell you that I'm only in real estate for the parties and the events and things like that. And I probably, in a small way, that's probably true. We do movie nights at movie theaters, and that's a lot of fun.
Nice.
We actually have one coming up. It's a movie in the park in our neighborhood, and we do those every 6 months. We do, so I guess you can really see that we're very community and neighborhood driven, because we also are doing a neighborhood cleanup morning which
wow.
is just that. We're inviting the entire neighborhood to come and walk the streets and clean up the streets.
Nice. Do you provide all the tools and that for that?
We provide trash bags, we provide gloves, we provide the vest, all of that, and then we usually give away like a $25 or $50 gift card for a drawing for whoever shows up.
Nice. That is super cool.
Yeah, those are fun. We also do welcome home parties, housewarming parties for our clients. And so those are fun too. We provide the food and the drinks and all this, and they just invite their family and friends, and it's a great time. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. It's nice that you have somebody else working with you, like your husband, to take some of that stuff on. Because as a real estate agent, there's a lot of work you have to do just to keep the business and all that kind of stuff. So if you can, have somebody that works with you to help with all those other things you want to do, that's super nice.
Agree. I have a lot of the ideas, and then he's very much the guy that just takes the ball and runs with it.
Nice.
But you're right.
So I wouldn't be able to do. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say I wouldn't be able to do most of what I do without him.
Yeah. No, that's pretty obvious there. So that's cool. Mm-hmm. So we're now working on real estate. I know you've shared about hiking and things and traveling. Is there anything else that you like to do?
Shop, spend time with friends, and work. I love working. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love showing houses. Yeah. How about you?
It's fun. I love the business too. So
yeah.
So what about books, movies, or quotes that you that have found impactful in your business or life?
Gosh. So right now I'm reading and I thought about this morning, but I'm reading this awesome book by the #1 RE/MAX agent in the world. Okay. That one seems to be really good. Jordan Cohen, I believe, is the author on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Cohen. Yep.
Just great.
Nice. I'll have to pick up that book.
Oh, and it really is. It's one of those that I'm reading it for the second time right now. The first time I breezed through it, and then I thought, okay, now I need to go back and highlight, underline. There's some things in my business that I want to change because I like his viewpoint on why he does different things. So it's a great book. I'll send you a copy. It's awesome.
We had Sam Olson came and spoke at a Kickstart event we had recently. So he's up in Reno. He's a big producer up there. And he was talking about Joe Schroeder out of Indiana, who's another top producer guy. So,
another big, yes.
Those are fun guys to follow and learn from. So
agree. And even if you're just kind of like I'm doing with you, and I followed you on social media, because you can pick up things from what they do. And I think both those two guys you just mentioned are awesome.
Yep. Cool. So where can people go to find you? What social media links do you have, and email and phone number? And
gosh, so email is Stacy Miller, and it's STACY Miller, AZ as in Arizona @yahoo.com. Phone number is 214-597-8881. I am on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all of those, LinkedIn. It's Stacy Miller or Stacy Miller RE/MAX.
Nice. Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience today before we leave?
No, just that I appreciate you so much for having me on. This was a great conversation, and
you're welcome.
I'm a blessed person to know you.
Well, I love connecting with other agents and getting to share them with my database and things like that. So cool. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it.